Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce, and we got a big rivalry game. It's Cy-Hawk time. Iowa and Iowa State battling for the Cy-Hawk trophy. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Cyclones on the road here playing the Hawkeyes. Line is Iowa -3.5. That's how it opened, and then as of Tuesday morning, it's still at 3.5. Everything's pretty split down the middle here. 59% of the money on Iowa. Pretty split. Really no changes at all in this one. The line was at 3.5 basically all week. I never saw it change. We're still looking at 56% of the money on Iowa. So really, the public's still split down the middle. We got a real even one here. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be Iowa plus 6.23. So a huge lean on Iowa State here. But again, this is using last year's metrics. That's number one. And number two, my model doesn't take into account that Iowa State always loses to Iowa. So let's run through a quick breakdown, and that's where we'll start. I mean, Iowa has won this game 6 straight years. 6. And it's not like the Iowa Hawkeye program is just like head and shoulders better than Iowa State. Iowa State's had some good teams over those last 6 years. They just can't get it done. They always find a way to lose this game. As far as where these two programs are at right now, I think it's pretty safe to say that neither of these schools are in a great spot heading into this season. I mean, Iowa State just got gutted. Brock Purdy is gone. I believe he's on the 49ers backing up Garoppolo and Trey Lance. Breece Hall's gone. Obviously, he's on the Jets. In fact, this Iowa State team is 128th in the country in overall returning production this year. They really got gutted. Matt Campbell's going to have his hands full trying to string together wins this year for real, but we know that Matt Campbell is no stranger to coaching a rebuilding program. And on that note, let's at least mention that Iowa State looked great in their opener. They beat the hell out of Missouri State. Yeah, that's an FCS team, but Brock Purdy's replacement, Hunter Decker, threw 4 touchdowns. They won the game 42-10. And I know you're probably thinking, yo, Sauce, who cares? They played an FCS team. Yeah, but you want to know who else played an FCS team? The Iowa Hawkeyes, and that was a completely different story. Now, to be fair to Iowa, South Dakota State, as far as FCS teams go, they're one of the best. They're probably a top 5 FCS program. So let's at least mention that, to be fair to Iowa. Now that I've mentioned that, they were awful. Iowa was awful. The final score of that game, Iowa won 7-3. 7-3. They didn't score a touchdown. They kicked a field goal and had 2 safeties. There were no touchdowns scored in the game. In the game, combined both teams, there were 21 first downs in the whole game and 16 punts. There was almost more punts than there were first downs in the game. Now, there was some really good defense being played in the game. I hate when people watch a low-scoring football game and they're just like, this game sucks. Yo, you are the reason they keep changing the rules. Everyone wants scoring, so they change the rules to make playing defense harder, and then the same people will complain about the rule changes. Like, yo, you're the reason they changed the rules. Stop complaining when you see a defensive football game and you won't see the rule change. So yeah, there was some good defense being played in this game. Props to both sides, South Dakota State and Iowa, but Spencer Petras was not good at all. I mean, I saw this one throw. He missed this little like 6-yard hitch route to the left. He overthrew the guy by like 7 yards. It was horrible. I actually wrote down his stat line right here. Spencer Petras went 11 of 25, 109 yards, no touchdowns. Obviously, there was no touchdowns in the game, and 1 interception against an FCS school. The Iowa Hawkeye offense averaged just 1.6 yards per carry on the ground at home against South Dakota State. I mean, in all seriousness, how can I lay 3.5 points with this Iowa team right now? Can they even hit double digits? So yeah, I just gave away the pick. I'm on Iowa State here. I think the winning streak ends this year. I like Matt Campbell a lot. I'm back in the Cyclones. Give me Iowa State plus 3.5. Let's go end the streak. If anything changes with this pick, I'll keep you posted on Twitter. So give me a follow there if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in the bet of the day, top 7 bets for the week. I got 3 parlays of the day and 2 underdogs of the day for this Saturday. If you're interested in that stuff, download the Sauce Network app or go to KyleKirms.com. It's available on both spots. College football week 2. So many football games on this weekend because we got NFL too. And not just so many football games, there's a lot of value too. We should have a great weekend. Let's be smart and pick our spots. Let's make some money. I'll talk to you on Twitter.